The following is a segment from Heliconia's new paddling TV series, Facing Waves. With 4 World Freestyle Champion titles to his name, and having spent the past 20 years traveling and paddling the world with his family while promoting the sport that he loves so much, there is no more accomplished or recognized whitewater paddler than Eric E.J. Jackson. But what makes E.J. so unique is how contagious his passion for the sport has proved to be. His daughter Emily and son Dane both held World Freestyle Kayak Championship titles before reaching the age of 20. And through a grassroots movement, EJ's company, Jackson Kayak, has become the single biggest whitewater kayak manufacturer in the world.
My son Dane, he's 19 now. It's still hard to believe he's like the same height as me. So when Dane was really little, I designed a kayak for him. It was a little boat that I designed and made a plug for it. And I was working for another kayak company at the time, and I asked the owner, hey, can we make this in production? So we'll have a kid's boat, and my son Dane needs it, he can help sell it and whatever. And they decided, no, they didn't think there was a big enough market for it. So I quit the company and I started Jackson Kayak, and the first boat we made is this little boat called the Fun One for Dane. And that's what we launched Jackson Kayak with in 2004. And the company grew and became the #1 seller of whitewater boats in 3 years. So now we employ about 140 people, and we've got a big factory that's humming 24/7. It's really cool. We make products that we think are great, and we sell them through just being out there and using them, and we got a great group of people making them.
It's no secret that being an elite athlete in any sport is a lot easier if you live somewhere that provides ideal training opportunities. Great Falls Park in Rock Island, Tennessee is a popular kayaking destination, which draws paddlers from around the world. Located only 12 miles from the Jackson Kayak factory, it's no surprise that it also happens to be home for the Jackson family.
16 years ago when Christine and I got in the RV, one of the first places we visited here was Rock Island. We'd just seen a couple video clips of it. We fell in love with the area right away, just really slow pace of living. Beautiful area, great weather, great winter paddling, incredible river right here. So it became one of our favorite places. Since I bought property here in Rock Island, I've won a couple more World Championships and a World Cup, and most of it's from training right here. All of us have been very successful as a training group. This training pod has been really, really successful for training and then for competing. So that's really one of the secrets, the combination of the people we're training with. But here at Rock Island is definitely a good spot to do it. Remembering the rainy days will make it pretty crazy, but it makes the sun blazing on a clear day so high. All living in a theme park, yeah, the only ride is a wooden roller coaster. When you're feeling low and things seem hard, open your mind, 'cause as you ride around the corner.
One of my favorite things to do in kayaking is to turn everything into a game. So I really love competing. I find it super fun. I've been 2-time world champion, placed top 3 in every event that I've entered in freestyle since 2006. So basically, I like to compete, and I'm pretty good at it too. They weren't soothing. Had to get back on track so I could do things. And at the top we can see it all. At the city in my sights, and it seems so smart. I feel most everything, including the fall. And when that comes, I ain't even gonna stop. Throw your hands in the air, take a picture of the bed at top. Hold it close to heart, 'cause it won't stay forever. And when my car comes to a stop, I'll hop off. Back in 2004, I met this little Canadian kid at pre-World Championships in Australia, Nick Troutman. And after the pre-World Championships, we really got to like this kid, this Canadian kid, and he came and he stayed for about 5 months in the RV that summer. And I made a rule when he lived with us, he can live with us in the RV or he can date my daughter, but he can't do both.
So EJ is also my father-in-law. 3 years ago, I married his daughter, so it's pretty cool that he's my father-in-law, but it's not like a normal situation where he kind of intimidates me very much or anything like that. So.
There's no need to give a ticket, 'cause everybody living in this like it's free admission. The only commitment we're doing is to ourselves. We can ruin down with the sound of the music fountain of youth. Back to the
Most people, when they see a photo of Rock Island, they're like, oh, is that Costa Rica? And you're like, no, that's Rock Island, Tennessee. And they're like, what? That makes no sense, because there's moss, it's green, it's beautiful. And then the waterfalls are coming straight out of the rocks. And you paddle at the base of the waterfall, so you get sprayed in the face. There's permanent rainbows everywhere. It's pretty unique to do that. You don't get that anywhere else, and there's really nothing like it. So to have that little gem, you know, right here in this small town is pretty neat.